Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. How's your day going? Okay, today we will learn about descriptive text. Okay, I have a picture. Okay, who is she? Do you know her name? Or what is her profession? And what does she look like? And then you may answer, who is her? Or who is she? She is Aurel Hermansyah. And then what is her profession? You may say her profession may be artist, actor, or maybe influencer. And then what does Aurel Hermansyah look like? Or she has oval face, or white or bright skin, and other. Okay, this is my second picture. Do you know who is he? Maybe he is a popular artist or actor in our country. It's right. So what is his profession? Maybe influencer like Aurel, or maybe she's actor. So what does he look like? Okay. How about you? Do you think about he is so handsome like? Okay, then she look like a handsome boy, so she has a sweet smile, so etc. Or maybe her skin's bright, yeah, like Aurel before or previous, or maybe anything you may describe. And you may see the appearance, yeah, or the personality of Angga Yunanda, okay, or the subject. Okay, alright. In the next slide, this I want to tell you about our goals, our learning goals, ya. Jadi before we study today, I will tell you. Yang pertama yaitu siswa dapat mengidentifikasi fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan tentang teks deskriptif orang. Yang kedua, siswa dapat menyusun dialog tentang deskripsi orang dengan memperhatikan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan sesuai konteksnya. Yang ketiga, siswa dapat menerapkan fungsi sosial, struktur teks, dan unsur kebahasaan tentang deskripsi orang. Okay, in the next slide, I will explain you about describing people. Describing is an activity that provides description about a person or an animal or an object is look like. And then what is the animal or person look like? Okay, in writing, describing people can be called descriptive text. And then when you want to describe people in the form of text, that you may write descriptive text like that. Okay, good. Okay, alright. This is the example of descriptive text. This about Daniel Jacob Radcliffe. For the first paragraph, you may call it identification, and then in the identification you might explain the general of the subject or Daniel Jacob. Maybe where was he born, or maybe what is his nickname, or maybe his full name, or maybe how about her parents, and then how about his profession, like that. So in the description you might describe, and then this is specific, you may describe what does he look like, what does Daniel Jacob Radcliffe look like. Maybe you might explain, or you may explain about his skin, or her hair, eyes, nose, and etc. Or maybe the personality, or maybe his hobbies, and etc. And then this is the part of description, to describe how the subject look like. Okay, so this is about generic structure of descriptive text. For the first identification, that's how we have we have no, yeah, before in the previous slide. So and the second is description, and then identification is an introduction, or you may introduce the person or the subject that will be described. And then description, this part of describing something or subject. What does it look like, or maybe you might describe its features or form, color, and etc. Yeah. Okay, this is about the language feature that's used in descriptive text. The first is you may know the form, the pattern of simple present tense. So the second is to be is MR, yeah, you may classify. So noun and pronoun. In the simple present tense, you may know about like she always picks me up, like that. So to be you may use is MR, and maybe she is, I am, and we are, they are, so singular, or maybe it's plural, yeah. So but noun and pronoun, she is my sister, she is she, the pronoun or noun of subject. Okay, maybe you might tell about, or maybe you might write about his name or the subject name. Okay, this is the pattern, yeah, about when you want to describe someone or anything else. For the first, you might use to be, yeah, and it adjective, this kind of nominal. And then if you want to write verbal sentence or statement, you may use verb, or you may add s or es for she, he, it, an object. So this three. The third, maybe you might use has or have, therefore possession, yeah, about the adjective. Okay, alright, this is I have a mind mapping. This can help you to describe easily, yeah. For the first, you may write about person name, the subject that will be described. So the second, you may to introduce or the introduction of a person or the subject. So the second, you might write about the appearance of a person. So the next is the characteristic or the personality of a person and or the subject. So the last is you may tell the hobbies of a person to describe her or the subject. Okay, then our first activity is watching a movie. That you may watch this a video, yeah. But before it, I have worksheet, yeah. Okay, alright, this is our worksheet. You might watch the video, but you may fill in the blank according to the video that you watch. Okay, do you understand that you may fill the blank of the worksheet that I have given to you? It's about the video, and then according to the video. Okay, for the next activity, before we going to the next material, the next activity, I have ice breaking. We should do ice breaking, yeah. That's I have this name a day clubs, yeah. If I say good morning, that's you my clubs once, but if I say afternoon, that you may claps twice. So if I say not three, that evening, that you may claps 3 times. Okay, then in the night, if I say night, you may claps a half of claps, yeah, just a half. That's there is no the voice like that. Okay, are you ready for it? Okay, you may do it. together. Okay, then this making a pair that you might sit or you may take place with your seatmate, yeah, to join a group, and then one group is consists of two person, yeah, you and your friend. Okay, making a pair. Okay, afterward, you may making a dialogue with your seatmate, and then you might take pledge to make a dialogue about how to describe a people. Yeah. Okay, and this is your worksheet. Please choose one of these themes. Yeah, there is three themes. First is about a family, so friend and profession. You may choose one of them. If you want to describe your family, maybe you will describe your mother, father, brother, and etc. So, and if friends, you might describe your old friend or your new friend. So profession, you might describe your teacher or maybe the police or etc. about the profession. Okay, alright, this is your time to present your dialogue. That's you have right, you have made the dialogue about describing people. Then you might present your dialogue. Then I will call you by one, and this I will take a score of your presentation. Okay, alright. Afterwards, you might to take taking score of your friend with assessment. Yeah, that you might give a score to your friend in a group. Okay, the next activity is about quiz time. Okay, I will give you a quiz. This quiz about descriptive text. That's I will show you the text. A text about Daniel Jacob Radcliffe. So the question or the quiz is about that text. Okay, this is descriptive text. You may understand it and you may read it. Okay, alright, this is the link of quiz that you might answer it. Yeah, there is 10 question, and every question I give you 5 minutes. You may do it. Okay, before we end our activity today, our learning, so you, how do you feel? Do you feel sad, shy, sorry, excited, bored, excited, or tired, or maybe sick? How do you feel? Okay, if I feel so excited to learn with you all. How about you? Okay, thank you. See you next time.